guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. This is video number 3 of my flip through palooza. I'm filming all of this in one day, all of these videos. Hence why I'm still wearing the same shirt. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna stop being goofy and tell you that this is my favorite thing that I have ever made in my entire life. It is going to be hard to part with this. I used Tracie's new Mycologist notebook kit, and so it's a tall, skinny journal. I guess I should measure it. That would be a good idea. I think it is, yeah, it is 11, and it's around 11 and a half, I guess, if you count all the fluff and stuff, by about 4.5, and it sits about 4 inches tall as well. I did a slip stitch binding for this one, because it's, as you can see, incredibly chunky, floofy, and fluffy, and I am in love with it. So, mycology is the study of fungus, and most importantly, mushrooms and toadstools. So that is what this is about, mushrooms and toadstools, and it is amazing. Tracie, seriously, you have outdone yourself with this kit. It is my favorite kit of yours ever, and this is my favorite thing ever. So I can't say it enough. I'm so excited. It will be in my Etsy shop by the time this video uploads if you're interested. Again, like I said, I'm going to be very sad to see it go, but yeah, that's why I made it. So, so that it could find a new home. All right, 12 pages, including the covers, which are basically just pages. It's an art journal, but there are lots of tags and journaling cards tucked here and there that you can write in, but the pages themselves, I guess, okay, there are some places you could write. However, it's probably not the most practical of writing journals. It's more of just an art journal. I have some pieces that didn't fit inside. Those are just, I'll show you at the end. All right, let's get started. Everything is backed, everything is on chipboard, the pages, everything. There might be other bits and pieces of other Tracie kits in here because I always have bits laying around. I know I did also use pieces from her photo slides kit, but otherwise it's mostly just the Mycologist notebook. So let's get started. All right, I already showed you all the outside bits. So, oh, I didn't really show you the cover yet. Okay, so we have here a Tim Holtz frame. I used, actually it's 2 Tim Holtz frames. I'm not sure if you can see. I layered them up on top of each other. There's an oval frame on the underside, underneath this frame. We've got mica here. The image is Tracie's from the kit. I used an old brass label here on the front, and I did some twisting of metal wire. I don't know if you can see that, just because it's cool. You've got some, this is a really old piece of ribbon that came off of a book I had, and I just tied it into a bow. You've got a piece of a book spine here. It's going to be really difficult for me to like point out everything because there is so much, so I'll do my best, but I'm not, you know, I'll probably skip some things, but sari silk in the background, did some stamping on the fabric. The front page is actually just cloth covering, lots of lace. This is a piece from an old book, just says volume 1. I just thought it was kind of cool. Yeah, all right, let's turn the page. So here, I made a pocket. I have some magazines with these really cool images. I have a few, so but it just sort of went very well with this, so I just turned it into a pocket. This is a piece from the kit, some book spine here. It's just so much, guys. I don't want to bore you. In the pocket are some skinny tags, tall skinny tags from the kit. And I did a lot of stamping, a lot of sewing. Like I said, I left all of my, I don't know if I said that or not, but all of my strings are left uncut just because I like that. This is a piece from the photo slides kit. I just backed it with black cardstock and turned it into sort of a journaling card. If you have gel pens or something, you can write on that easily. This clip here holds this piece. Oh, in the background, let's look at this a little further. This is an antique book page from I don't know what kind of book it was, but I also did a lot of layering. Like on this page, this is an actual page from the kit, and most of them are. But I tore and then I sort of collaged behind the pages with torn pieces. So just give it more of a scientific-y notebook kind of look. I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but, and then I loved these pieces from the kit. They look like Polaroids. So I backed those with black cardstock so they look like Polaroids. And then those are just clipped on here. All right, let's put these back. And then the next page, like I said, this is a background page from the kit. And then I've got some old doily pieces. This is kit piece. I've used Tim Holtz mushrooms, Tracie labels, this cool yellowy orange tape. I've layered up a piece. Yeah, it's so hard because there's just so much going on. Just a lot of collaging and a lot of layering. Let's just leave it at that. So this is just a pretty page. Everything is glued down. And then I have a pocket on the back here. It's a pocket from the kit. And I have done a lot of layering on top of it, but you can still see the graphics in the background. And then I think these mushrooms were cut out. Oops, sorry about that. I think these mushrooms were cut out from one of the pieces in the kit. And yeah, anyway, I used some Edith Holden book pages. A lot of her handwriting is sprinkled throughout because I thought that looked really cool. This is a piece from the kit, and I just added, this is a phrase from one of Tracie's older kits that has little word snippets in it. Again, this is a background page from the kit, and so is this. I did a lot of stamping. Oh, I forgot to show you the tags for that pocket. So this was a tag, and then I added, she has a sheet of transparency images that look great on transparency. So that's what that is. It's a little hard to see because of the glare, but I just added this little boy to the front. The card was already a graphic, and then I just added that word as well. I backed with, I think these backing pages come with the kit. So that's what I used on the back. And then this tag, I love red mushrooms, are my absolute favorite. I think they're toadstools, but whatever. They're my absolute favorite. And I used some red grosgrain ribbon here. Never comes out right. A label, some stamping. I have a Bow Bunny mushroom stamp set that was just perfect for this. Again, some stamping on the back. All right, and then on this page, I did a sort of a snippet strip tuck spot, I guess we'll call it. I'm going to take out the stuff that's inside so I can show you just the pocket itself. So I just layered up a whole bunch of fabric, and these are mushrooms that are in the kit. This is a Tim Holtz mushroom, some of my great grandmother's tatting. I have a lot of that throughout here. Piece from the kit, stamping, and then some book spine pieces. I mean, there's just so much going on here, guys. And then these are all pieces from the kit. And then this one is another one of the, from the photo slides. And then the backs of these some stamping, or I use some craft paper on the back of that. This one, we've got Starry Silk, and then this one has an old book spine piece. I just love this so much. I actually love it so much that I've decided I want to overhaul my Christmas tree, and it's going to be all red and white and mushrooms and like that kind of sort of thing. Maybe not all mushrooms, but yeah, I am just in love with this. All right, next. This is just a decorative page. I did sort of a cluster up here at the top. This is a mushroom for the kit, from the kit that I fussy cut out, put back there. This is just a bunch of layering. I've got one of the photo slides. This is an old dictionary entry for mushroom that I just sort of added. There's Tim Holtz die cut, a little clip, Tim Holtz mushroom, some more Edith Holden. I did some coffee spraying on old paper, turned that one into a sort of a ruffle. If you've seen the kit, you know there's a graphic that looks a bit like what I did down here. It's like a red string, and then it has this circular metal piece on it. So I created that in real life to sort of match the graphic. So I added this like lock washer on the bottom. I did some metal twisting, and then I ran it through a spiral paper clip, and then that is glossy accented, and then that just hangs down the bottom. It just kind of looks cool. This is one of the transparency pieces. I just did a little bit of a collage thing here. And then this page, again, same thing. This is decorative. I do have a tag clip down here on the bottom, on top of that, just because it's a notebook. I mean, you would have just things everywhere, right? I did, again, a bunch of layering. Up here at the top, we have an old metal piece of some sort. I just sort of used it as a topper. Let's see if there's anything else to point out here. Let's go to this page. These are pockets from the kit. I wanted them to go this way instead of, I wanted them vertical instead of horizontal, but the graphics were designed for horizontal usage. So I just recollaged over top of what was there, and I added these cute little brads there, and then they have some pieces inside. Let's see if I can get it out. There we go. Everything's been torn and inked and grunged up, and it's my favorite thing ever. But of course, I had a good starting point with Tracie's kit because, oh my gosh, just fantastic. All right, over here, again, just decorative. I really liked this page. I made it so it looked like the mushrooms were kind of peeking out from the side of this piece. I added a hardware brad there, a little index clip, metal index clip. Yeah, this is a mushroom from the kit. This is a Tim Holtz mushroom, I think. And then a bunch of layering and stamping in the back there. I hope you can see this really well. And then a little collage piece down here at the bottom. Okay, here we have another pocket from the kit. I'll show you what's inside first. I just made these skinny tags. I added eyelets where there were holes to be cut out. And then this tag, just added some stuff up at the top, stamped on a label, sewed around, did some stamping on the back. And then the pocket itself has been layered up and collaged for sure. And then this just clips on the side here. It's just another journaling card from the kit that I've stamped up. And then again, oh no, this is a tag that's clipped on here. So you would have, space to write if you wanted to on here. I did a little bit of a collage down here at the bottom. It's kit pieces. This is a photo slide. There's a transparency piece peeking out back there. And then the tag itself is very layered. just all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. And then on this clip, I've added these two tags that they're 4 pieces from the kit that I just backed onto each other. Added some trim and a ball chain and just it just clips right on there to hold this tag. So I have to remember where to clip it. There we go. And then another just layered up collage piece, and then some more up here as well. This is a gorgeous piece from the kit. This is a Tim Holtz flashcard. Lots of fabric, lots of vintage trim and lace. And then another photo slide down here from Tracie. That's Tracie's. And then another just layering piece. I added a little whale tail tab thing up here with a couple red eyelets, and then just a little snippet thing here on a bulb pin. This was a piece from the kit. It was a large piece with a bunch of tiny little pictures of mushrooms. So I used that and cut it apart for the little pieces. There's an image in the back behind the photo slide from the kit, and then I put mica over top of that. I love mica, I'm addicted. All right, I love this page. This is from it's an Edith Holden image, but it's from a different book showcasing different artists. So it looks different. I think it is. I think that's what this piece was. Anyway, it is Edith Holden mushrooms, but yeah, and then I just took the word toadstools that was in an Edith Holden book, I don't know which one, and I just sort of tore it and, you know, layered up all this other stuff. I love this drywall tape. It's so cool. I use that a lot. And then I took 2 of the Polaroid images and I did some, I don't know, I added some words, I stamped, sewed around them, and then they've got black paper on the back and just that ribbon there. And then this is just clipped on. Another one of the little tiny bitty pieces there. Okay, and then we have another pocket from the kit that I've layered up and collaged. And then this is just the back page. I've got another piece of Edith Holden. There's just tons of old paper layered up behind each page. You'll have to just, you know, whoever decides to buy this, you'll just have to kind of take some time and look, because there's just so much that I can't even remember. This is a tag from the kit. I just stamped on it, added some lace. Oh, you've got some old book leather back here that I took off of a book. Transparency piece. This was a piece from the kit that I tore this section off of. And then this tag. I just had a book spine piece. I stamped on a little piece of fabric. I added this label with some stamping on it. And then there's the back. All right, and then this is a belly band of sorts, a vertical belly band. Let me pull out the pieces that are here. And then again, I just sort of made it look like these mushrooms were kind of growing out of all of this, right? These are mushrooms from the kit. These are also pieces from the kit that I just sort of sewed on there. I ruffled up a piece of masking paper. Yeah, I guess that's about it. There's some more of that book leather back there. And then these, I loved the black pieces. And I used black cardstock on the back. And then this piece is also gorgeous. And I think I did this, yeah, it's actually glued down in 3 spots back there. So these actually fit very snugly. And they won't fall, hopefully won't fall out too easily. All right, and then we've got another pocket, or I think I created this pocket. Yes, I did. Okay, let me take the pieces out. So you've got sort of a double pocket down here, and I used mica as the second sort of pocket in the front, so you can still see the whole image when you take the pieces out. They're Tim Holtz mushrooms, another piece from the kit, a little paper clip, bunch of fabric, and then the pieces inside are from the kit. This is a tag. This is just some, I think, I don't even know where that came from, but it's just a cool piece of green fabric. And then this is, I believe, from the photo slides kit, and I just added a bulb pin and a little spiral paper clip there just for something interesting to look at. And these little pieces go in the mica pocket, and then these two go back here. And then up at the top, I just clipped on another of the Polaroids. Did some messy stitching there. And then clipped on the side here is, it's a Tim Holtz safety pin of sorts, one of the old looking ones, and then just a bunch of fabric onto that sari silk that I used on the edge of the page. Oh, I love this page. All right, so I basically wanted it to look like that whoever owns this notebook, this is their, I don't want to say laboratory, but maybe a representation of their office space, however you want to think of that. I took some window frames, Tim Holtz window frames, and I cut out the window pane sections in the middle. I've got mica, and then these pieces inside the frames are from the kit, and they're like jars with mushrooms. So I tried to find in a book I have of mushrooms, these specific mushrooms, even though I have no idea what they are. It doesn't matter because all you have is the words. So it's similar, but I just tore these out of the book and then just layered them up there. So it kind of looks like it's a display, I guess, like a museum display, or however you want to think of that. And then I just, there's just layering and collaging and all kinds of stuff. But I really like how this turned out. I think it looks kind of neat. All right, next page. We're almost done, guys. So we have a tag clipped here. And then just some, like a collage piece up here, some more collaging and layering down here with pieces from the kit. Yeah, some more Edith Holden here along the side. I used some fabric. Oh no, that's this page, never mind. Okay, so the clip is holding this down, sort of. So I'm gonna take that off. So I created a couple flippy pages here. And then this one actually has a tag underneath. So these are Tim Holtz stitched scraps. You can actually see the magnet. I apologize for that, but it was just how it worked out. The magnets are underneath this red ribbon, so they hold pretty well. And then I added the clip for the page before, and I thought, well, it'll just help hold that down. So let me see if I can reattach that real quickly. That's not correct, Emily. That is not grammar. Okay, so we got that. And then this also flips down. So this is also a piece from the kit. And then I just added all this extra fluff to it. All right, and then this page, we've got a tag clipped to the bottom. Sorry. This is a mushroom from the kit, added some antique lace down here and some eyelash trim. I added a tab here and stamped on it with a Tim Holtz stamp. And then this is just, again, pieces from the kit, some transparency pieces, just all layered up. I feel like a broken record. There's another pocket from the kit. And same thing, added just some fabric up here. And then you've got these tags. And then this is the back cover. Again, this is from a book. It was just a page from I think a children's book maybe, but it had these gorgeous red mushrooms. And it's not a pocket, but it looks like a pocket. So these pieces are just layered up here, these mushrooms kind of growing up out of that field of mushrooms. And then I just put one of the pictures from the kit in the background. And then I turned this into a belly band, or I made a belly band here. So you've got, this is Edith Holden, this is a piece from the photo slides, and then this is a piece from the Mycologist kit. Very old piece of book spine there. Lots of stuff just layered up, and then a couple of tags from the kit with some lace so that they would fit in here. But all of the tags, all of the journaling cards have been like triple backed. So I back them onto, I think in this instance, I used brown file folders. And then they have a backing page on that. So it's like 3 layers thick. But that's just how I like my tags, to be nice and sturdy. And then the back cover is another image from that magazine I have. And I think I'm out of frame. I'm so sorry. Just some stamping, some measuring tape stuff up here. Tim Holtz mushroom, old spine piece, old book cover piece, like the outside of the spine. And that's it. That's it. That's it. All right. I thought that was going to be a much longer video. But the slip stitch binding is a tad loose just because of the nature of everything, you know, being kind of bulky. But it still holds together pretty well. And also it allows you to sort of open it and it lays pretty flat no matter what page you're on. For the most part, when you get to like the last, it's a bit difficult, but it, you know, it does pretty good. I like that binding. I think it's going to be my binding of choice from now on. I recently, the video before this, I made, you know, a traditional journal with pamphlet stitch and all of that. And oh my gosh, it's so limiting on what you can do on the pages then. And it's sort of not me anymore, I guess. You know, I've kind of found what I like to make and what I like to do, and it's more of this kind of thing. So you'll see more bindings like this in the future. I apologize if my camera has been shaking the whole time. I have a different setup and I don't like it, but it's all I can do right now. So I'm sorry. I'm trying not to shake it, but you know how that is. So these are just the leftover pieces that I had sewn and stamped and didn't have really a place to put in here, but they will come along with it if you purchase this. So you'll have some extra tags if you fill up the ones that are in there. This will be in my Etsy shop by the time this video uploads. So go and check that out. If you are interested in it and you are outside of the US, it will tell you that you can't buy it, but that's not necessarily true. I just need to figure out a shipping price for you and everything. So if you are interested in this and you are outside of the country and it's still available in my Etsy shop, please send me a message immediately so I can, you know, get that information to you and make sure that you can get it. It's just when I have my shop set up to ship internationally, the shipping prices are way higher than when Etsy calculates them than what they truly are in reality. So this is just the way that I've chosen to do it so that I don't have to answer a bunch of shipping questions, honestly, because I don't even know how to answer those. So that being said, if you don't see it in my Etsy shop right now, that means it's already sold. So I think that's it. I think that's it. Check out Tracie's kit, the Mycologist notebook. Super adorable. And also check out all of the design team members in the link in the description box. Check out my coffee site, Ko-fi. I upload freebies typically every Wednesday. I'm trying to be better about it. So lately it's been every Wednesday, at least 1 page, but usually 2, sometimes 3 or 4 pages of scanned ephemera. Totally free. And yeah, so go check that out. The link is in the description box. I think that's it, guys. All right, I'm gonna let you go because it's been 30 minutes now. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.